Hello. Good afternoon. My name is Nathan Clark. I'm with Transwest Truck, Trailer, and RV in Fountain, Colorado. My phone number is 719-660-3566. If you click on the link below, we've got other units we can look at as well. What I'm showing you today is the 2021 Winnebago Adventurer 29B as in Bravo. What I'd like to do is start on the outside and show you what we're looking at on this, how it's equipped. Pretty good sizable storage. This is linked with this other one over here. Let me step in front real quick. It's two combined compartments. So you have the best use of space. In this compartment over here, it also goes across the full length of the coach. Down below, you've got some pet leash holders. Inside this one here, you have your inverter, access to it. Outside entertainment system, this is an A-Time television with the Jensen sound system. Has all the controls so you can control it from outside. Storage compartment, it does go all the way through as well. You have an outside cooking area. Nice thing about this is you've got lots of storage for your utensils. You've got a closable cabinet that you can put different things like coffee makers and things like that in there. Drawers, cutting boards. You've got a refrigerator with a small freezer up above. There's a little bit of storage for a grill. And right back here is the propane plug. So you've got to set up your grill to the propane line, and you have that with the on-off switch there. Nice coverage while you're cooking. Here's the back side of your furnace. You do have a tow package. This is a 7.3 liter V8 engine. So with the 7.3 liter V8, you've got 350 horsepower. You got 468 foot-pounds of torque with a towing capacity of 5,000 pounds. You have the ladder to climb up top. They do put a weight measurement on there, 225 pounds. If you're heavier than that, then you could cause damage to the joints and connections. You got a 5,500 watt quiet gas generator. Now I specify gas because this is a gas engine. If you get to a quarter of a tank of fuel, your gas generator will shut off. Kind of remind you, hey, you got to get back to the gas station. This is where your shore power cord connects. There's actually a hole in the bottom there so you can actually close this door while you're set up on the campsite. Here's your gas fill. And this is the other side of that full pass-through compartment. Here's your pump station. Everything's self-explanatory. You've got the black water flush up in the top right corner there. That's so you can wash everything down in your black water tank and have a nice clean system. Also, it's got a hot and cold shower, so you can actually shower off after you go to the beach. This little clear hose is so you can winterize it. And the low water drains are actually above the bottom of the camper, so you actually can do it from the inside. It gives you a little bit more capabilities of winter camping. You've got a fuse box up in here, as well as storage and a full pass-through. Inside here is your gas electric hot water heater. Now, it does require the anode stick, the magnesium rod. This takes all the hard sediment out of the hot water heater. You do have to replace that occasionally because this will take all the corrosion out of your water. So this, if you look at down the middle, there's a solid rod in the middle. That actually will, once it gets down to that wear bar, then you need to replace these. These are about $16. They're not much. It is a 6-gallon hot water heater, and it is an electric or gas, whichever the most usable system is. So if you're set up at a campsite, it's going to use electricity. If you're off grid, it'll run on propane. Speaking of propane, here's your propane tank. You have an 18-gallon propane tank. You have cameras all the way around. You have camera on the back, and you also have cameras on the blinkers. So as you turn your blinker on, now keep in mind, it's not going to make you a better driver. You just have to use your blinkers. Here's access to the front of your engine. Simplest way to talk through engines is anything that's marked in yellow is your responsibility. If it's not marked in yellow, let the technicians take care of it. Let's go ahead and head inside. I had the awning out a little while ago, but we've had some wind and lots of gusts, and I want to make sure that I don't rip off the awning, so I left it inside tonight. Come on in. If you notice down below on your first step there's your coach battery and your chassis battery, your on and off switch, your awning and your awning lights. If you ever put your coach up in storage, you want to make sure you either plug in the coach and keep those on, or disconnect them if you're not plugged in. Come on in. I have the air conditioning all on right now, so I'm going to go ahead and close this door so we can enjoy the cool air. All right, let's come on back to the back here. It's going to give you a queen size bed. Nice thing about this coach is you actually have a safety exit, like a emergency exit right here. You also have power plugs inside each corner. You have lots of storage throughout. Nice solid hinges. On a pre-owned coach, 2021, this has actually been taken care of very well. Underneath the bed, you have some storage as well. You got that. You also have, underneath here is your water shut off and your freshwater tanks. This is the ladder to the bunk that's above the driver position, and I'll show you how to use that in just a second. We have a TV. There's a power point back here. There's also full-size drawers. Closet. And this is where you store your table and your leg for the table that's up by the driver position there. They've all got a solid latch on them, so when you're driving down the road, nothing's flying out. And back here in the corner is where you fasten in the leg for the table. You have your air conditioning control here and your light switch on and off. I'm going to close the door here so you can see what the privacy level looks like. So you have quite a bit of privacy. Now they have this snap in place so that it doesn't fall closed while you're driving down the road. You also have more storage here as well. We do have a gas electric refrigerator with a pantry on the side of it. Lots of storage in there. Hold that open for you. It's a Norcold gas electric. Again, just like your hot water heater system, it'll work on whatever the most efficient fuel source is, whether it be electric or gas. Doesn't require much propane when you're using it. Come on into the bathroom here. You have a porcelain toilet. Lots of storage inside the cabinets. Let me open those up for you. Like that. Medicine cabinet. More medicine cabinets. Got power fans up above. Just turn them on, they open up and they turn. You have a shower inside here, so you can wash down the toilet if you need to. And if you forget to turn the water pump on, it's right here against the wall. Got a shower. We took off the nozzle of the shower because it's winterized right now. And once it gets connected, it will be operational. Nice tall shower. Let's go through the control panel here. You've got your loft bed that's above the driver. You have to have it in the on position in order to use it. So the nice thing about that is right here, it actually flows down. And there is a ladder to climb up on it, located right here. So the nice thing about this one is, if you have little ones, they can climb right up on top. I hate to say it, but they're going to fight for that top bed. This one folds down as a bed also. You've got a jackknife sofa that folds down as a bed as well. You have solar panels up top that will keep activity on the battery so your batteries don't go dead. It's kind of the capability of living off grid. You've got your propane tanks and you've got your solar. Go anywhere you want. Fun little campers, nice short wheelbase. Here's your inverter control. You also have your control for your generator. There's only 50 hours on this generator. It's an Onan gas generator. You can control that and start that from inside the coach. I have it plugged in with a 50 amp power supply. Your water heater, your water pump, and then these little buttons right here will tell you how full your tanks are. You have empty tanks because it's been serviced through our shop. The batteries are good. The liquid propane is empty. We could probably fill that up. You also have your water heater control, and also some light switches, and your front air conditioning control. Right now I have the air moving freely through the air conditioning unit. You can actually close these vents right here, and the air will distribute throughout the camper through the ducted air conditioning. Same thing goes for the heat on the floor. This ventilated heat runs throughout the floor so that basically heats evenly throughout the coach. Up in the front here we have lots of storage. There are some power plugs up above. Lots of storage inside there. Got some power plug underneath the TV. Got a 12 volt and you got 110. There are seat belts in each one of these seats here, so you can put four passengers right here. You can put 2 passengers on this sofa. I'm gonna put this back on its little hooks. Put that bed back up. go through storage in the kitchen. You've got your convection, actually your regular microwave is not a convection microwave. You have your induction stove with a propane gas stove. You also have lots of storage for utensils, silverware, you name it, pots and pans. All right, so we've got a few things in here. Nice little lug nut block. Actually, you know what? With the metal screen, it looks like it is a convection microwave right there. Additional corner storage. And also, this is going to be right behind your, for your winterization valves, and shows you where to access that. That panel is removable. Another power plug, another power plug, another power plug. It's nice to have the power for that coffee machine. On the sink, we've got bamboo cutting board, 2 stainless steel sinks with a accessible faucet. It's always nice to have. We got a little bit of winterization antifreeze in there. Lots of storage up above as well. Down below here, we have your storage, and you also have your owner's manuals. I'm going to remove the table here. Put it up in storage. Underneath the table here, we actually have fuses as well for other electronics. Going up to the front here. Turn this on. Both seats do swivel around. Nice thing is there's only 7,000 miles on this unit. It does have electronic leveling, power mirrors. You have a night shade. And then these are also manual to set them up there. It does have cruise control and a few different options for gauges. Shows your distance till empty. That's kind of a nice feature to have. That way you know how far you have to get to a gas station. And keep in mind, you want to give yourself a little bit of padding on that estimate. Trip time. You also have the capabilities of manually controlling your transmission. When you have a vehicle in tow or you have a trailer in tow, you want to press this button right here so that your vehicle knows that you're in tow. You can actually control the gears right here so that you don't put too much stress on your transmission. Other than that, you got your blinkers over here. Nice thing about the camera system is when you put your blinkers on, it actually shows up on the screen there. Put your right blinker on, it shows on there as well. If you go to the home screen and you want to see the rear camera, you can see what's behind you at all times. We do have air conditioning in this unit. Kind of nice feature. Kind of important to have. Let me hop over there to the passenger seat here. This is a desk while you're cruising down the road. You got a couple lights. You got a map light. You got one over the driver's side as well. These are power seats. And then this little guy right here allows you to swivel so you can hang out with your guests. Well, My name's Nathan Clark. Again, I work for Transwest Truck, Trailer, RV in Fountain, Colorado. My phone number is 719-660-3566. Please call me if you have any questions or would like to schedule an appointment.